Welcome to Talk Fights. I'm Curtis Biggs. Two undefeated power punchers clashed when Tommy the Duke Morrison took on Merciless Ray Mercer on October 18th, 1991 in Atlantic City. Both had huge power in both hands, though Morrison could boast one of the best left hooks in the business, evident in his 24 knockouts and 28 wins, including 15 in the first round. Ray Mercer had a devastating right hand that had helped him earn 12 knockouts in his 17 wins, including what was at the time a lesser world title in the WBO belt. They had met a few years earlier and in the amateurs at the Olympic trials, with Mercer scoring a decision win over Morrison, going on to win a gold in the heavyweight division at the 1980 Olympics in Seoul, Korea. They would meet 3 years later again as professionals. Morrison, still a young, spry 22-year-old, and Mercer, a crafty 30-year-old. The first round starts with the two throwing jabs at one another. Morrison, using effective head movement, slips 4 rapid jabs from Ray, then answers back with a big left hook that lands, partially blocked by Ray's gloves. Mercer shakes his head as if to say, "Didn't hurt," but we know that a reaction oftentimes means the opposite. Still, he quickly counters with a straight right. They exchange jabs again. Morrison goes down to the body and then returns with an uppercut, a combination he throws several times with some success. Now a hard right to the body, followed by a hard uppercut which pops Mercer's head up. He then cracks it with a left hook. Very nice combination. Let's have another look at that. Mercer takes it well, however, and ties up to avoid any more damage for a moment. Then a left hand to the body and a left uppercut from Morrison. Morrison's head movement is allowing him to get around Mercer's jab, get inside and land those big shots to the body, followed by big shots to the head. A very good round for Morrison. Morrison's head movement again allows him closer access to Ray Mercer, where he throws out 3 huge punches. Ray slides back and avoids most of their impact. Morrison continues to try to walk down Mercer, still moving his head, still slipping the jab most times. Another nasty body shot from Morrison. Ray gets out of the way of a big right hand that had bad intentions. Another beautiful body head combo from Morrison. Right to the body, right uppercut. Ray has a granite chin though. He's absorbing these shots very well. Liver shot, right uppercut. And again. Morrison thinks he has his man hurt and presses the action, but the finish isn't there. He continues to stalk his man, moving his head to get in the inside and throwing hard body shots and uppercuts. Morrison advances again. This time, neglecting to move his head, he advances right into a right hand from Ray Mercer as the round ends. Round 4 starts with Morrison getting right on Mercer. He's starting to look a bit winded though, and his head movement isn't as consistent. He eats a few big right hands from Ray and ties up a bit. After being broken apart by the ref, Morrison again moves in on his opponent. But with his head now stationary, he takes a left hook and a right hand that looks to have had some effect. Morrison continues to advance, but without the head movement, he's now getting hit with punches that a round ago he was avoiding. Ray lands another big right. The tide is starting to turn in his favor by the end of the 4th round. Between rounds, Morrison's corner tells him to continue throwing body shots and to change levels when he does.
To the head, we got to go low. Use the body. It means you have to change your levels.
Round 5 begins with a couple jabs from each man. Tommy Morrison being the experienced and disciplined fighter that he was, does what his corner told him to. Changes levels and goes back to the body. Ray Mercer, likely noticing that Morrison wasn't moving his head as much anymore, fires off a right hook as Morrison comes in, cracks him in the side of the head. The Duke is instantly hurt, and Mercer, now seeing his opportunity to attack, steps on the gas. Huge right hands rock Morrison back into the corner. Left hook, right hand, he's out on his feet. Another right smashes into Tommy's face. He's finished. Another one. Left hook. I think he's had enough. Wow. We should probably have another look at that. Morrison catches the right hand coming in, high on the head. Right, left, right to the body, rights and lefts bouncing his head like a tether ball. The ref can step in any time. 3 clean, ridiculous rights in a row and a solid left. Good night. Merciless Ray Mercer shows no mercy to Tommy Morrison and utterly destroys him in the opening minute of the 5th round. To retain his WBO title and his undefeated record in what was maybe the nastiest knockout I have ever seen. In 2009, he took on former UFC champion Tim the Maniac Silva in an MMA bout, knocking him out in 10 seconds. After the Mercer fight, Tommy Morrison reeled off 8 more victories, all by knockout, after which he was offered a shot at a vacant world title, where he fought George Foreman, winning a unanimous decision. After years of health troubles, Tommy Morrison died on September 1st, 2013 at the young age of 44. A truly exciting fight between 2 hard-punching pugilists. And what a knockout. Rest in peace to Tommy Morrison, and all the best to Ray Mercer. See you at the fights. Alright. My secret power is fatness.
I knew that was good.
You knew it. Oh, throwing gloves, dirty pool.